And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The shotgun running play call. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first half play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the ball right there. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Oregon.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Defense not pressing this time. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They tackle him after a short return, and they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
That run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Benson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Sticking with the running game. He's in the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he keeps it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, going to be watching this game and being very proud.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Using his legs, it's Lyle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Over the middle, it's Joseph. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Second down play coming up. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he did it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wrapped down the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
To the air, it's back. He's running out of time here. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. It's a good down. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
That makes the score Miami 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 3rd down after that run. Looking downfield. It's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Great catch over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, the football comes out. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down, but a takeaway. Turn, a big play behind this defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Scanning the field. It's Beck. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And if 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Whoa, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. We'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's Moore. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Target, it's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him into the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch would be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. It's a keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
at the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with 9 coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. The start of the 28. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And here he goes. McGinn is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the same runner's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Return heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They tied him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
On the run, it's Hughes. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And the back now goes in motion. To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Becomes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's Hall. Man, what a catch. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Miami 17, Oregon 14.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. On the run, it's Fletcher. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. No regret here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. What a move, and he's free. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. Here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down, and he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Graham behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Ducks also to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. Chewing clock with the running game. He's in the clear. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. They'll run it here. Finding space at the 20. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Facing a third and goal from a long way away. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down and goal now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he heads out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wondering why they didn't see more of that earlier.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, a really entertaining game. From right down to the end, they made the clutch plays and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket.